प्यार करना जानती है like that. So really I got sorry, you are learning English. You know love like this he said. You know love like that he said. And he said me, Jadu you know sleep like that he said. Jadu you know like sleep. Jadu knows sleep only means Jadu sona janta hai. And about one girl, I think I don't want to tell her name. So about that girl, he told like, "Wah, kya janti hai? प्यार करना जानती है like that." So really I got sorry, you are learning English. I think little bit mistake he makes sometime, it happens, you can consider, but I think he will learn. He doesn't know tenses also, just he learned from me, and he speaks in a class, so I get happy that he speaks something English. And if he will keep speaking like that, so he will learn completely good English like that I will talk while looking
Yeah,
other side. Yes.
because yeah, initially nobody has a confidence. We can say if
Yes, yes.
we have a yeah, if we have a confidence, we can speak with the eye contact, body posture, without hesitation, impromptu and immaculately. We can speak with the person. We can mingle with the person. Then we need some time because initially we can say about the student. You are a student. You have an environment, and you can speak in front of your teacher. You can speak on the stage. Then you can remove your hesitation and confidence. They both most part for speaking English. We can say if you have a hesitation, you how much you can learn English, how much you can speak English, but you can't maintain your eye contact. Okay, and spoken English is not a ITS English. We can read book, we can write anything, we can give our exam, we can get our marks. That is not. We have to maintain everything. We can say we can't stand with the statue while speaking. It's also very important. And if we are doing mistake, we are making mistake. It's okay, but we should have confidence. It's
Yes,
if we
happy.
yeah, if we have confidence, then we can give interview as you told. Ki in a time of interview, there's so many people have a hesitation. Then they fail in their interview. So
Yes, yes,
confidence is very powerful, more
yes.
important than spoken.
Yes. Little bit compete like which is mistakes you can consider, which all are mistakes like we do while having conversation with people, that all are nothing, because if you have confidence, like if you can speak without fearing, so that is enough for you, right? It is not that like suppose you are making lots of mistakes, I think for that, I think you will face some problems. But if you make little bit mistake only, but you are confident, so I can say that like you are good and you can make do with other, like while talking, right? You will not fear. Suppose any celebrity will be talking with you, that time you will not get hesitation, you will speak frankly, right, without getting hesitation. So that is enough for us. So nowadays mostly
Yeah,
people keep saying that nowadays, like everyone keeps saying this thing, that like you speak like you make some mistake. It happens, with every Indian. If you will check their English, something or the other mistakes keep happening, like they make
hmm,
mistake. It happens, it is normal thing, right?
yeah. But actually, two type of mistake. If we keep doing mistake, we can say trivial mistake and glaring mistake. If we are doing a trivial mistake, that is okay. We can remove our mistake. And if we are doing glaring mistake, it's very tough. We can say it's very arduous task to remove us. And now we are learning this language. And initially, if we are not able to speak, we can say we are doing a glaring mistake. Then we should stop for making video, for showing our quality. Because initially we have to learn so many things. And somebody can ask any random answer, random question. Then we should be prepared of this. That is a very important. And if you have a knowledge of this language, like a lot of vocabulary, plenty of grammar. Grammar also is not a piece of cake. There are so many things in a grammar. And nowadays, everybody, we can say if you know English, okay, that is a not okay. Nowadays, everybody wants to use new vocabulary. Okay, for polish their conversation. And if
Yes,
somebody asks anything for new vocabulary, then we confuse and we are not able to give answer.
yes,
So
it
then
happens
we, hmm,
nowadays. Yes, yes. While talking in English language, I saw many people, for showing off. So for showing off, they start using advanced types of words. whether they know little bit words, like little bit word. I think suppose one person will be talking with me, yes, and he knows only 5 words, which is advanced, which all are advanced, and he will show up in front of me, like he will use that word. It happens, you can consider, and we should do this also, because everyone tries to show up, like they want to people, they want to make other people like understand, like I am advanced speaker, like that you can consider. So I am also doing the same, nowadays you can consider. Sometime in case of need, I start using advanced word, so that suppose I'm talking with you and we'll be using advanced word, so you will understand me that I'm basic advanced speaker, no lots of English, like lots of words, like that you will think me, so think about me. So that's why I will use. So that's why people do this, the same, like they start using advanced types of words
Hmm.
suddenly. Yes, it
Yeah.
happens.
Actually, yeah. Actually, first we have to see our partner. He knows English and she knows English. Then we should use new vocabulary. And we can say about the new people also want to show see their video who has a lot of vocabulary, because everybody knows English nowadays. Everybody is student, and everybody, we can say, school also use English language since first class. So it's okay. Now we everybody can speak English, but they always share new vocabulary. And we can say about celebrity, they also make mistakes. Okay, but they always polish their conversation with a new vocabulary. That is nowadays it's a new trend.
Yes,
New
yes.
trend. So
Nowadays, yes, yes. If you will see celebrity, celebrity, you can consider. I think they use advanced types of English, and you will, when you will listen their English language, you will think about their English is their own language, like native language. You can consider. If you will hear, one person, I think Mahendra Singh Dhoni belongs from Jharkhand, my state, I think, right, and Virat Kohli. So I think cricketers English, if you listen, I think you will get shocked, like they speak very advanced, you can consider, like differently they speak, like they sound very differently while speaking in English. I heard them and keep watching their interview video mostly time. That's why.
yeah,
Yes.
every celebrity, not Mahendra Singh Dhoni, every celebrity, they actually always use a new vocabulary, because they want to show, yeah, we are celebrity, and nobody has a dare to stand in front of us. We always, yeah, so that is the reason. And
Yes.
now I'm also learning, we can say, new vocabulary, but at the time of conversation I forget. But I don't know. Yeah, I
Yes, yes.
always try to. Mhm.
And nowadays people say that, like mostly people, those people who come from village area, they think about English, like English can be learnt, like those people can speak English language who will have studied in good school, like who have good qualification, BA, MA, like that they think, it is not that. Nowadays in this time I can think that also students of 5 class, if he knows reading English very well, he can also learn English nowadays. It is not that, like when he will complete around MA, then he will learn English, and when he will start in good school, it is not that. Like everyone has mobile, so they can learn English easily, right?
Ah,
It happens.
ah.
Yes.
Actually, I also before 6 months I decided for learn English, but I was not go outside. Okay, because I wanted to take class and I wanted to join my children's school, but lacking of English, I was not able to join, and Hindi is not allowed there. Then after seeing a student, my daughter, she is in seventh class, and she speaks like me. And initially, before 6 months, she spoke better than me. But now we are still of same boat, we can say. Hmm. So,
Yes.
and we can say, yeah. And nowadays, everybody wants to speak English in a school. And the school also so important. So if school is a English medium, then everybody will want to send their children in a school, because nowadays we are, if we want to store any spoken board, so we actually, I used to teach before 6 months when I started this Skype. That time I joined, and I want to install spoken board, but my husband said, "Ki actually you have to learn so many things. As a teacher, you should have lots of knowledge. Otherwise, you will have to face so many students, because nowadays the students are very smart. If you make any mistake in front of them, they can rectify it suddenly. And what will you do? So it's also very important. Okay, in which class do you study?
I study in 9th class currently, you can consider, and I think, in March, I will give the exam of 9th class. Then I will pass. Then I will start going for 10th class from, month of April 2025. You can consider. Yes.
Yeah, now time actually, it's exam time is going on
Yes,
because
yes, exam time is going on. Actually, my exam will be after around, 7, 8 days. You can consider. Yes. After
okay.
7, 8 days, my exam will be, and then quietly after that, we will be, given result. You can consider like what types of marks we got like that. So then, if we get passed, then we will sit in 10 class like that. You can consider. Yes, actually, my exam was cancelled in between and was to be in 29 January. But in between, the government said that actually your exam shouldn't be like that. He said that's why actually exam was cancelled on 29 January. That was to be 2 days up to 30 January, and they said that will be in March. So after 7 days, like that will get closer, then I will give the exam very well in market. You can in the market my exam will be so really great. There I will go to give the exam, and preparation is going on nowadays. I'm doing for that also, so that I can get good mark also. And I made my timetable to read and learn also English, and lots of skills I keep getting from YouTube also nowadays because of social media like that.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, English is taught in your school?
No, actually, I wasn't taught English in the school. I learned this language by myself. And it happens, because I studied in Hindi medium school. In Hindi medium school, I think we are not taught English. Like
Mhm.
they will teach only grammar, but they will not try to teach you how to speak English language. And as many English mediums are available in my area, also in English medium students can't speak English properly. I heard them. I heard them many times. When I heard their English, they can't speak better than me. So I get shocked. I will get suddenly shocked that how is it possible that they study in English medium and they should speak better than me, but they speak not better than me like that. So I thought like that, because I think some English medium come, I think some students who study in English medium school, in some school, it happens, you can consider like they are not getting good environment of English, right?
Mhm.
Like they are
Mhm.
not speaking mostly. That's why they can't learn good English. Yes, it happens. They are unable to learn like that.
Do you speak English in your class, in your school?
Yes, yes, I speak English language in the class, but I got many abuse as you can consider. Actually, students are abusing me. They abuse me when they hear English from me because they don't understand. Some students, don't like. They don't speak here English like that. They say it happens, like when you sit with them and when you will show up, like while speaking English, if they don't understand, they will abuse you. But I think they should not abuse. They should learn from me like that. I think. But what I can do, they abuse me instead of learning English like that. So many time I try to speak in front of them, and whatever I have to tell them, I will speak in English, but they will not understand. They will abuse me suddenly. So I think for them it is difficult to learn English if they will not try to learn English. So they should get motivation. If I speak English, so they should also try to speak, and then some in English try to speak. And if they don't know, so they can ask me what to say, right? Like that, so they can learn like that.
But actually, you should gratitude in your school because you knows very well how to speak English, and yourself also can appreciate you. You should make them understand how to speak English, and you should actually you are a mentor of these students. So I think your sir make you understand about this. Hmm.
Yes, 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 yes. So one day, one student, yes, I think his name is Bablu, and he's my classmate. You can consider. Actually, when we were in 8th class that time, I think we used to sit together. So I think he was sitting with me together in 8th class many times. I think up to around 1 year. So then he learned some English. So one day he was showing up in the class, and one girl he said, like love like this. He said, love like that. He said, and he said, Jadu, sleep like that. He said, Jadu, like sleep. Jadu knows sleep only means Jadu sona janta hai. And about one girl, I think I don't want to tell her name. So about that girl, he told like, wah, kya janti hai? प्यार करना जानती है like that. So really I got sorry you are learning English. I think little bit mistake he makes sometime, it happens, you can consider, but I think he will learn. He doesn't know tenses also, just he learned from me, and he speaks in a class, so I get happy that he speaks something English. And if he will keep speaking like that, so he will learn completely good English like that, right? I think if you talk about any celebrity, they will not have learned any grammar, so they learn just by listening, right? I
Mhm.
can, yes, Virat Kohli, that all by listening only they learned speaking in English
Yeah.
like that.
Actually, we have an environment, and they always sit in front of that person who knows English, and we need an environment, and we are Indian, and we always read some before speaking grammar. What is the rule of grammar? There are so many person they want to deep in a grammar because actually I saw Chandan Singh video. He is a good knowledgeable of grammar. Actually, now he is also viral in a YouTube channel, and he knows very well grammar. So actually, we are Indian, then we always running behind of grammar. First, what we can say about celebrity, they have an environment, and since first class we can say in their school, since first class they actually started to speak English, and till the end they don't know when did they learn grammar. So they are habitual of this language. Okay, so they don't need to learn this grammar. But we can say about we don't have an environment. Then we have to learn everything. We have to immerse in this grammar. Then we able to speak. Grammar is not a piece of cake. We can say active, passive, conditional, and we can say there are so many things in a grammar. So we have to
Yes,
learn everything. Yeah, if you know grammar, then I think grammar is a pillar of this language.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. It happens. You can consider because in the beginning time, I can, if I talk about myself, I had also learned like grammar. You can consider because I was thinking I'm not getting any person with whom will I talk. If I will not get a person, then I have to learn grammar. Then I can speak in English like that. I was thinking, so I had to learn some grammars like tenses, verbs like that in the beginning, and then I had started speaking suddenly. So then for speaking in English, I thought to go to the forest because at home, I was not getting environment, and instead of getting environment, people were making fun of me. Like if
Mhm.
they will listen my English, they will make fun of me. Like you are going to become Angrech like that. They keep saying. So that's why in alone place you can consider like in the forest where people can't see me. There I will go up to 30 minutes around. I will practice there. And then I will come back home like that I was doing. But nowadays I created environment so I can do anytime at home also. And now I have many friends. They were taught by me. Like they learn English from me. It means so I can call them and can talk. So that's why nowadays I don't get any problems to improve my English. And if I will not get any person, suddenly I will call them and talk about any topic like that. So I will improve my English language like that happens. And those who have already environment, they can learn by listening only, right? If you will go to America, if you know little bit English, and if you will go there, so by listening only you can learn there. Like if you will stay up to 2 3 years, then you will become like them directly. Like it happens, you can consider. Yes, you will speak like them, right? English, accurate English, like their native language, like that. So it is it is happening, you can consider. If you live in English environment, then you will speak like Angrech, exactly like them. It happens. But if you live in India where suppose in such area you are living where Bengali is speaking, is spoken, you can consider there. I think you can learn Bengali language easily because you will hear people while speaking in Bengali language. It happens. So nowadays I'm also trying to learn Bengali language because I don't know, and lots of people keep speaking Bengali. If I will go up to around 60 kilometers from my area, there people speak mostly Bengali. So there for communicating I find some difficulty. So I thought if I could learn English, so now I will learn also Bengali because it can happen anytime. I will have to go there. Then I should speak with them in Bengali. It happens. One day I had gone to one dam that is called Dam Masanjor, you can consider, and that is in a small capital of Jharkhand. There, when I had entered in one shop, for eating food, so they were saying me in Bengali language. They were understanding Hindi little bit, like kana kaya, like that, not properly, I think, like that they were saying me, halka, might, faintly English they were knowing. So all the same, they were understanding something of the English, but when they were saying in Bengali, so I was unable to understand. Little bit I was understanding, something, but I was unable to give answer what they are saying. Really I found lots of difficulties there. I was knowing that there I will have to talk in Hindi, but it was not like that. They were speaking Bengali language because they are from Bengal, West Bengal, and they had come there for selling thing, like in that area, because lots of crowdings are there. That's why like that it happens. So that's why we have to get lots of knowledge of language, right? Many languages we should try to learn. Suppose we know English good, but other language a little bit for understanding and speaking something we have to learn. Then easily we can survive anywhere. It happens. Yes.
Wow.